Yo, what's happening? Oh my gosh, everybody just playing the hidden sounds. Oh my god.
Hyrox, it's been 24 months now, 2 whole years.
2 whole years. God damn, that's crazy. You got yourself a goose badge now. That's awesome. Hybrid, how you doing this evening? Wyra, Mark, what's happening? What's new? I really appreciate all the support. Really. It means a lot. Also means I haven't had to get, you know, another fucking customer service job, so I'm even extra appreciative for that. We've got a Stream Raiders battle going on. So if anybody wants to get in on those. The current event is kind of cool. I'm liking the theme of it. It's all like Greek mythology. And yeah, there's a bunch of different multi-stage quests where you do one and then it gives you another and then another, and to give you, you know, better and better rewards, which I kind of prefer over just sort of the random dailies. Have you added the new commands yet? I have not. That's something I could have done while I was fucking around today. I forgot about it. It sucks. I can forget to get to things on like the short windows that I have to get to things. Let me scroll up a little bit and just make sure I've got the sound effects downloaded at least. Yeah, I've got Mlem downloaded. I don't have Mustache Ride downloaded because that's a YouTube thing, so that's a little bit of extra work. But that's all good. I will absolutely get to them definitively. The chat looks different. Yeah, so I switched from Streamlabs. I really hope that didn't blow anyone's ears out. That looked like it was very, very loud. Yeah, so where is the volume of that at? Sound files. That's an exclamation mark command because it's a shout out. There we go. Turn that the hell down. Damn, I brought it down to 60% and it still looks like it's pretty loud. 40% looks pretty loud too. Maybe down to 20%? It's probably pretty decent. Yeah, loud as hell.
Captain, if you're
10%? You think even lower?
They're sharing a drink upstairs.
Sharing a drink? Oh, that's cute. I love how
Notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer.
Remembers get together and
But who's Sam?
do fun things.
Come on, Ellie, Sam ain't people. I guess he can be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman. And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium?
Sure, I'll bring it down to 10%.
You gotta be the Masked Marketeer. You got a second?
Bloop. So the thing I was going to say, yeah. So the thing you're asking about, the new chat widget. So Streamlabs, I'm trying to move away from as much as possible. For some of the things, it's a little bit impractical to move away. Like, I have more than 100 alert variations, and so changing all of those over is like daunting. However, I do have a bunch of things moved over, including I changed over the chat log that I'm using to one which is more ethically sourced. So the idea is it's each message uses like an outline that is the color of that person's chosen like Twitch text color. And then it also has built into it the like pronoun picker extension, which is kind of just an extra little bonus for anyone who might not have FFZ or, you know, or the pronoun extension. So chat format's a bit hard to read. Oh, is it? Is it the font or is it the font size? Because I can change any of that. The font size is a little bit smaller than it used to be.
Teach a man to fish.
So that was the
He doesn't
size
know
of
how
the
to
older
clip
one.
Videos.
Made it a bit
I think he
smaller.
knows, I just think he just doesn't want to do it.
Commanding Sins, thank you so much for the,
The good Lord invented YouTube for a reason.
thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that.
You literally go, how do I clip a video in Twitch and YouTube? And you'd probably find like 20 million videos of it. So
Hello! Hello! How are ya? What is shaking? Bigger font? Okay. Oh yeah, that's another little bonus. Yeah, like Mark is showing off.
I did not hit her. It's not true.
Emotes
it's
are larger.
Bullshit. I did not hit her.
Just like in
did
Discord,
not.
like in emotes only.
Oh, hi, Mark.
If your message is comprised of only emotes, then they get to be a little bit bigger. So that's also another little benefit. There's also what else is there? Yeah, that's about it. So I'll keep in mind the font size thing. Yeah, if you're finding it a little bit tough to read, then I shall increase that. Maybe throw that in the suggestion box in the Discord as well. Just all these little things that are tough for me to remember by the time I'm done streaming. Yeah, we're just playing some triangle strategy. What is triangle strategy? I'm not familiar. I'm guessing it's a strategy game, and I'm guessing it involves one or more triangles. So those are my uneducated guesses. The newest tactical RPG. Oh, well then.
It's over! I have the high ground!
Like Final Fantasy Tactics, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played a tactical RPG in a minute. Is high ground also quite loud? Fucking all the commands I think are a little bit extra loud. I could just turn down the chat bot in the mix. I think what happened is it got whatever. Yeah. Some of my audio just got increased in volume a little while ago. So, you totes forgot. Forgot about what? Oh, God. I truly hate that song. Truly. Honestly. Okay. It is Friday, though. You've got that going for you. So, I have a quest, a mission, to go to Phineas. So Phineas is the mad scientist who thawed me originally at the start of the game, and it sounds like his lab's been compromised. The fucking the fuzz is at the door, and he was screaming, "You'll never take me alive." There were explosions and stuff. So I can go and help him. I think that might be kind of like the end of the game. Or I have 5 different side quests that all take place on Scylla, which is a planet that I have not yet visited and which has all of these quests. So this quest that going to Phineas's lab might be the end game, or it might just keep moving the plot forward. And the main quest might have me go to Scylla anyway. I have no idea. So I'm thinking, let's just go to Phineas's lab, and we'll try and save him. Good night, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, let's lower. chatbot in the mix. It looks like it's exactly as loud. Am I crazy? I don't know. I'm probably also crazy. Yo, Kimono Cat! How you doing this fine evening?
I don't think I own one of my own mugs. I should do that.
We want cookies or riot. How are you? Golf with your friends, nice. I've seen a few people playing that. I've actually never played it myself. How you doing, Cuff? What is happening?
What are these beans here?
Esther? Is that right? Esther Co? Esther KO? Welcome on in. How are you this evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I brought my own cookies. How are you, Jeff? What is shaking? Yeah. Cuff, Kimono, I'm gonna say Esther, but I'm not certain that's how you pronounce it. Feel free to correct me. What is happening? Good, printing things with the old 3D printer and playing golf with Mono. Nice. That sounds like a fun time. Wait, golf with Mono. Oh, Mono. Right. It's like, do you have mononucleosis? How is I is pretty good. Yeah, I got the little one to bed. I think she's fast asleep now. We can only hope. I'm guessing. And I think I'm at the end game of the Outer Worlds. I think. But I honestly don't know. My current mission is to like go and see what's going on with like the scientist who sort of saved me at the very start of the game, and who's been sort of helping me along through the plot. Now has like basically the fuzz at the door. The corporate board is like kicking in his door, and so he's started screaming like, "You'll never take me alive!" And then the transmission got cut out. So we're gonna go and see what's going on there. Maybe I'll go into sneak mode as I leave, just in case. And I'll bring my two favorite followers, Parvati and Nyoka, because they are both probably the most badass. We had a good silly time. Nice. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it seems like a really fun game. Like it looks like it has the same kind of physics engine as like Marbles, you know? You're doing good as well. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad everyone's having a good ass evening. Yeah, I'm just getting over being sick, actually. Speaking of mono, not quite mono, but I apparently had COVID last week, so that fucking sucked. I think the wife who brought it home from work, she works with the public, and so, that's one of those risks of being one of them frontliners. So I'm still a little bit congested, but, overall, I'm doing a hell of a lot better. I had like a fever for, I think I slept for 21 hours.
Like a raft among the rocks.
With like a fever and everything. Oh no, the door is open. Oh, you corporate bastards. Was out of school for 3 weeks when I got mono. My throat lymph nodes swelled out to the size of softballs. Oof, Jesus. So I am pretty certain I got mono when I was in school, but I skipped school so much that when I told people I was sick, they didn't believe me regardless of my symptoms. So I was like, I had a fever while at school, while I was in high school. It was fucking awful. Okay, there's definitely a corporate commander that just walked by. That's no fun. I've slept for that long before, but not from COVID. Hey, sometimes you just need a good power nap, Yeah, I was really out. Even after the fever, and I was feeling a little bit better, my wife would go out with the little one all day, and I was like, oh, I felt bad, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take over. Tomorrow I'll go like on a big walk with her. Oh, that wasn't my sniper. I had the wrong fucking weapon out. Derp. So I went on a big walk with the little one, and for like 4 hours we went out and about, and I got home and just laid down and that was that. I laid down and passed out at like 5 p.m. Missed dinner. Was just so exhausted. Said mono was mostly achy tired, but like the extended fam treated me like I had the plague. Oh. Hope you're feeling much better. I'm feeling much better. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. I'm going to destroy some of this armor instead of just having it sitting in my junk, still taking, like, weighing me down. I'm gonna actually, like, destroy this stuff. It's been but yeah, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. How about you? How have things been lately, Kimono? I feel like I haven't made it to one of your streams in freaking ages. I feel bad about that. I've been finding it hard to make it to streams in general, but also depending on the time, just been impossible.
Hey Rox, be honest, have you ever done any drugs?
Drugs. Oh yes, I have certainly tried drugs. Here we go. Destroy all of this armor, all these weapons, just permanently delete. And that'll free up a bunch of inventory space. There we go. Sober again. I need to fix that. So silly. It's so hard to make it to streams. Nice. Well, hopefully he's safe. He's got like this whole big setup where it's like really hard to get in there. And it looks like there's some corporate dudes who are toasted, so that's a good sign. Nice, first jump. First try. Oh good, it's not a landmine. You know, just the best way to find out if something's a landmine or not is just walk right up to it. Stick your face on it, you know? See what happens. What was that was on that pig? It said Phineas's something. I didn't read it because I wasn't expecting there to be anything important on the corpse of a pig, but like... Was there something important there? Oh god, I have so many items I've never looked at that I have no idea what I picked up. Phineas's terminal passcode. Oh, okay. Well, cool. I can get into his terminal, I guess, now. That's a shame. I could have gotten experience if I hacked it. Had a brownie before clocking off work. It's a good thing you didn't end up having unexpected overtime. Rub your face against the mine like a cat. Exactly, yeah. I lay claim to this mine, you know? Just put your face all up on there. Enter passcode. If you're seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work, or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Cab Stab, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. Phineas's eyes only. Note. Must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. The human equivalent of a cat rubbing its face on something is planting a flag. Yeah, essentially. Or like peeing on something as a dog does, you know? You really need to do VA work? I would like to. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds, on average, before Total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed the revival process? I think that's supposed to say failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, psychological toll, significant. On to subject number 13. Fucking heavy. It's so dark. Alright, where's this hidden panel? Secret panel. Alright, well. Good that it got marked. My shower thought for today, sanctions are just financial siege warfare. Yeah, I suppose so. I think that's probably apt. Get some ammo, get some weapon parts. Get some more ammo. Got nothing in his bathroom. Weird. Nothing in the bin. I imagine they must be like randomly generated loot or whatever. Weapon parts, some mods, some bits. Weird. It's basically just like a wine barrel, but then it's got like a weird little LED on it, so you know it's the future. What is this? Finn's Farce? What is that? Tartarus nav key. Oh, sick! Oh, so I can go to the fucking prison. Oh, jailbreak time. What is this weapon I just got, though? What is this? Finn's Farce. Spacer's Choice. It's a long gun. Uses energy. Does 105 damage. Jesus, I do 350 damage with my current weapon. They're both level 26, so it's like way lower damage. Much higher DPS though. I guess it like fires a bunch of shots. Phineas really likes to make weird weapons, it says. Oh right. Stream Raiders. Fire this off. Fire away. That's pretty good. That manages to haste everyone. Pardon me. Oh, look at that rogue go. Good opportunity to drink some water. I may pass out, FYI. That can happen. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a loyalty chest. So if anybody who plays Stream Raiders wants to spend a few channel points at some point during the course of this battle, they can get themselves, I believe, 200 gold. Dude's gonna summon the Kraken. That's fine. Throw down this y'all. And that's pretty much that. We'll get some armored units, get some melee units, get a bunch of ranged units, maybe a little bit of support, and I think we are good to go. Yeah, I just need assists via tanking, so. All right. Oh yeah, song request, absolutely. Yep. Yes. Thanks for the reminder. I want to see what this weapon is. 3-round burst, energy weapon. Cool. I don't know what makes it so special. I guess, I mean, it's an energy weapon? So it uses energy ammo, but it doesn't, I don't know. Doesn't really seem to be much special. I want you. Wait, there's Nyoka. Where's my other fellow? Oh, actually I left Parvati behind. Pfft. Whoops. Reminder, subject may be unstable. Oh, right, I guess he's referring to whoever's... to me. What is this? Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. An official receipt. This is a Beatles song? I didn't know Hailstorm covered. Yeah, actually, honestly, my favorite Hailstorm songs, the only Hailstorm songs I've listened to that I've really enjoyed, are almost all covers. Like, I really like the vocalist, but I'm not wild about their original songs, so all their covers I really enjoy. I only learned about them because of their cover of Ronnie James Dio from the tribute album after Ronnie James Dio passed, where all the proceeds went to cancer. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistic Incarceration Document A4329-6, the individual who's been detained on this location must appear in an official Halcyon court with the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear of subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high-security containment location. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Well, damn. I want you so bad, it's driving me mad, it's driving me. Doom 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 doodle doom 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 doom. Yeah, the Beatles did some decent songs. Well, it looks like we're gonna go and jailbreak the crazy professor. Oh, nice, Pod Zero's around. There was something I was gonna mention that you could add to Pod Zero. Oh shit, I don't remember it now. Oh, I was thinking, is there any sort of database like for a question of the day where you could have it pull up a new question of the day each day? Like, is there a question of the day API that you could add to it?
I hear Felix and Parvati
I thought that would be kind of neat. What's happening, Huey? I want you.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking.
Have you?
What's on your mind?
You asked to talk to me.
Sure thing. Ask away. Yeah, boss? What's on your mind? Yeah, boss?
Weird. Playing Elden Ring as usual, just hit 60 hours yesterday. Nice, nice. I think I'm at about 70 hours on Outer Worlds, but I also believe I'm nearing the end of it.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh? Oh! I guess we are hitting the end game here.
So Wells has been arrested and locked up in Tartarus. This is a nightmare. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
Hmm.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
That's why I take you on all my
To
missions.
extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
I think I spent 30 hours in this game in 3 days and finished it? Dang. Well, I was doing every single side quest. There's still an entire extra planet that I've never been to that I could go and explore before going and doing this. What's so bad about the labyrinth?
The labyrinth is a massive maximum security prison on an uninhabitable planet. Being incarcerated there is seen as a fate worse than death.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Oh right, he was there.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
We don't need a plan,
Really
we got
do
guns.
This, you should
Words to live
see your
by.
final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
What do y'all think, crew?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Nice. Let's do it.
Sam, get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea. But I admire your bravado, Captain. Which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
Yeah. Talk our way through if we can.
Fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our
You
way
got it,
out, we'll
Pravati.
let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
Nice. I like the way he thinks. So I can go to Tartarus at any point now. Alright. Fuck it. I want to see Scylla. Let's do it. Let's go and bring Felix and Max, as they both have companion quests on that planet. Where's Scylla? There it is. One of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon. Largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis Cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago. Harlow's base. Who's Harlow? Is that one of the... Oh, bring Felix to meet with Harlow. Okay, well, let's go to Harlow's place then. Okay, so it's who again? Felix and Max. Oh, right. Maybe weapons and armor-wise. Have I got just kind of like the best of the best stuff equipped here? Whoa. 84 armor? That's the highest value I've ever seen. That's crazy. Whoa, 53 armor. $89, damn. Okay. I believe a collection of rocks is properly called a dryer of rocks. Yeah, a dryer. An avalanche is also correct. I think both are acceptable. 46. Yeah, I think that's about as high a value as we get. Yes, I love you. Oh, yeah. So we got science weapons on most of our folks. And then I guess we're actually going to be using Felix for once. So let's give him this science weapon we just found recently. And I guess better armor. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Yeah. Yes, a dryer of rocks, a landslide of rocks. I think both of those are pretty great names, group names. What's the term for that? When there's like a specific name for a, you know, a group or a herd of something. $43. All right. I think everybody is outfitted with the best possible armor now. And weapons. So we can probably toast a lot of these, actually. Nice. I'm digging this track. I still have so many skill points, it's crazy. We're bringing Felix and Max. Do it. Collective nouns, that's the term I'm looking for, yes. A crash of rhinos, a pride of lions. A, which one's a business? Like a business of ferrets or something like that? Whoever did the, like, collective noun naming is absolutely insane. Yeah, gaggly geese, murder crows, an Axe body spray of douchebags. Oh, Lord. Whoops. An Axe body spray of douchebags. That's ridiculous. Sell all my junk. Get all that junk out of my trunk. Who's that? Why are they waiting for me?
Hey, you. Looking for something?
I'm always looking for something. You, if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but
stand around and watch the stars go by.
Bunch of outlaws. Boy, the coloration for this ship, I don't know what to think of it. The blue and yellow. Oh, it reminds me of Fallout. That's what it reminds me of. Those are like the Vault Boy colors. The song's just 6 words long. You know, I've actually never realized that before. Bullseyeing womp rats from a T-16. No, looks like whoever it is inside. That makes sense. Bunch of outlaws. Well, you and I must fight to survive. That's an extra line. Marlowe. Harlow has a pet named Marlowe. The fuck?
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. Cabstab, Harlow. Harlow, Cabstab.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for you.
I said I got my eyes set on you.
So, you took Felix
Thought of the
under your
original.
wing. Kept him busy.
Weird Al's so much better.
Kid always needed a place to belong.
Weird Al's songs
Felix
are always
is,
better.
A vital member of our crew. He's... well, he's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Yeah, what is the Weird Al one again? Bum ba dum bum bum bum. How long is that going to take? We got places to be.
I'm afraid I have not made myself clear. Felix may have served you with childlike aplomb, but the day will come when he puts away childish things and serves a higher cause. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative.
I'm off to sleep. We have a good stream. Yeah, cheers, Kimono. I really appreciate that.
He and I would change.
Thank you again for the big old raid.
That day has finally arrived.
Jesus. Super nice of you.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Who the hell is this guy? Of course, always love your streams. Thank you. Appreciate that. I know, I mean, I've been a little bit low energy lately with, you know, sort of recovering from being sick, but hopefully, hopefully the song requests make up for it. At least we've got some good tunes to listen to.
Their loyalty. No exceptions.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Routed us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might.
People understand.
Rosanna lives on the groundbreaker last I checked.
Hopefully.
Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Yeah, it's always tough being a little under the weather. But definitely doing a hell of a lot better. More audible now, that's for sure. A little bit less congested. It helps a lot. There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
Yeah, this guy's definitely
You'll be
lying.
wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
I feel like they
Remember, I
intentionally
want proof. Bring me his ring.
kind of gave a bit of an homage to Fallout here. Like, his outfit looks a lot like
my
a vault
token.
suit.
Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean had?
This particular follower,
For the record,
Felix,
you never
seems
could've
like,
lost an argument.
of all of the followers I've
You
gotten,
see
he's
what
one
I
of the
have to
few that
deal
has,
with?
like, the least personality.
Let's hear it.
You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've
Hey,
spent
Bag,
my
how you
life
doing?
preparing for the day of Halcyon.
Yeah, Harlow and Marlowe, exactly.
Everything you see around you is the result
I saw
of
the
that
name Marlowe. I
preparation.
thought there was a glitch.
Base
I
of
thought that, like,
operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from
the
board's
dude and his
oversight.
pet were both accidentally had the name Harlow, but no, it's Harlow and Marlowe.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next
I
year,
hate
a
Felix.
generation from now,
I don't dislike him, but yeah, he doesn't have much
entropy
personality.
is the natural state of the universe, Captain.
Like,
all systems and
he's one of the only followers where, like, instead of kind of meeting him and having an organic reason for him to be in your party, he just, like, stands next to your ship and is like, "Hey, can I go with you?"
I've heard in ages.
Like,
well done, Mr.
okay,
Harlow.
I mean,
A vicar.
kind of a lazy
I admit,
introduction to a
I
character.
never imagined a man of the cloth living the adventurer's life.
The one downside of cooking steak at home,
keep
so
some
then your house
interesting
smells like
company.
steak, and you crave more
Is there
steak.
anything else?
I don't know, is that a downside? That sounds like a plus.
The skies around Scylla are
I find the
curiously
biggest downside
absent
is
of control
so
ships.
Sonnet usually
It's almost as if the board's
makes
sphere of influence is shrinking.
steaks because she's
Besides,
so
our
much better
facility's
than I
well
am,
armed and located on defensible terrain.
and
Board tries to lay siege to us.
but she like flash fries them in like a really hot pan, and the amount of smoke,
bloodshed and fire,
like
Captain.
we don't have a
purest
smoke
act of
alarm
rebellion is to
in our
live
place
according to
because
one's
it would
own
go
means,
off
independent
like
of any masters.
at dinner time most
One
nights.
day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable,
I see the
we
brooding
may
James
claim a
Dean-esque
piece of the
trope.
system for ourselves.
Yeah, the chip on the shoulder
then,
kind of thing.
We bide our time. Something on your mind?
All right, we'll go do your quest. I don't give a shit. Acquisitions log. So they've been downing ships. You need to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and stiffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. That is weird. Contraband pharmaceuticals brought down, salvaged cargo, ransomed crew. Subversive literature brought down, salvaged cargo, crew joined up. Engine parts brought down, salvaged cargo, crew jettisoned an escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. Oh, so someone's like pulling the strings for these people. Rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up! If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you? Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purpleberry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error documents has exceeded character limit. Fucking ridiculous. These are quite the revolutionaries. I do the pan-sear flip. Yeah, finishing in the oven. Makes a ton of smoke. Have to get the vents on and sliding the last door open to keep the smoke alarms from going off. That's the thing, we don't have a vent. We don't have a vent for the oven. Something we need to get figured out.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts, leaks. Standing around.
Oh, I just...
You could cheat, but
Yo,
let's take a look at the scores.
Senator.
Oh god, my voice filter is off.
There's two sides to the Schwartz. How's it going, Senator? What is happening? I heard a little like blop of me being mentioned in somebody's stream. And you're one of the only streams I've got open, so I suspect that might have been from yours. How's it going? How was the rest of your stream? Kim, what is happening? Blue. I think that's right. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That was 6, right? The apartment vent doesn't go outside. It just sucks through filters trying to remove particulates. Yeah. So that was one of the things we were looking at. Like, I've been looking into doing this kitchen renovation, and I was looking into the different types of filtration, and it seems to me that the type that just sort of sucks things into it and then doesn't bring it anywhere, just like sucks it through a charcoal filter. I can't imagine that's an efficient thing, you know? Point of interest discovered? I've never seen that message before. It said point of interest discovered, and then in parenthesis location. I think that was a glitch. It was supposed to say vending machine discovered. I've never seen that glitch before. That was weird. Psychotic Yoshi, how you doing this evening? 6 blues. Gotta hit the restroom, lurking on this section. That sounds good. Yes, go to the washroom. The vents that go outside are way better. Yeah, it seems that way to me. So that's the thing, is like, I was looking at different configurations of the kitchen, trying to figure out, okay, how can we have a vent that goes to the exterior? And so it'll involve the oven being against a specific wall. So yeah, pretty much everything is just going to be kind of set up differently, I think. Yeah, it's weird trying to like design my own kitchen from scratch. It's an odd process. Nice blue with the jump. Here, let me spawn another shooting star there to make it worth jumping to. Okay, so where is this guy who I've been told to go and track down? Carlo suggested questioning his wife on the Groundbreaker. The Groundbreaker. Alright, let's do it. You're doing alright today? Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. It's always good to hear. Yeah, timing the jumps with the avatars can be pretty tricky, because, you know, they're with the stream delay and everything. Also, there's a Stream Raiders battle for anyone who takes part in Stream Raiders. There's only 20 seconds left until I fire off the battle, so there might not be time to join, but the one that we're about to do has quite a big reward, so anybody who plays Stream Raiders wants in.
Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Crew report. Docking bays. Alright, let's fire off the Stream Raiders battle.
Can we talk? As always, I am anything you.
Why do you say, are you free to talk, and then just like just have your default dialogue? It's so weird. Right. Battle! Oh, did you change the command? Which one? What are you talking about? Which command that does what? Nice, I like it. Taking the winning the Stream Raiders, the Stream Avatars little jumping minigame, and then handing away the points. Very, very benevolent of you, Mark. Oh, you just got multiple ones? Yes. Yeah, for the Stream Raiders. Just because Stream Raiders, !SR for Stream Raiders seems like it would be a good command, but I've got song requests with that command. Does anybody who took part in this battle want to spend a few channel points on the 200 gold? There's not a lot of people who took part, but there's, you know, I mean, 200 gold is the biggest possible reward generally from most battles, so might be worth the very few channel points if anybody wants that sweet gold. Otherwise, I'll just fire it off at random. Mark in there. Boop. Done. And JZ Threat gets the other reward. Got a gold badge now. It's exciting. And I need to get yet some more tanking assists. So I guess we'll go aim to do that. Here we go. Let's do get some tanks up front, melee, some archers, a couple supports. I think this particular battle, and when a unit kills, it gets heals. Yeah, so you can still heal in this one. Okay, cool, awesome. Let's do it. All right, let's go interrogate this person. Put up the big old double doors. Are they in the pub, I guess? Probably?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Yes, they are.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for your gentleman.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I'm on the level.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it.
How far are you in the main quest? I believe I'm at the final quest. The next mission is to go break into a prison, and I was basically told, like, this is kind of, you know, you might not come back. Are you sure you want to proceed, kind of thing? So I went to go do a few more side quests. You guys split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the
seem extremely busy. No need for rudeness. Yeah, a moment of leaning. Just gotta get your lean on.
Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution. Something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess.
Well, dang.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Oh, so you stole the chemicals. Do you unlock a terminal that says not to release something? I don't know. I don't know if I did.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Budge.
Trask is hiding in Emerald Vale. Alright. Let's fast travel back onto my ship. Not to release something. It was a tough decision to make too, where you like have to choose whether you want to take all of the chemicals or just some of them. I chose to go with all, but it was pretty dark. Why not then? Darn it, oh well. I did explore quite a lot in there. Oh, I released a bunch of, like, prisoners.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix...
Where again? Something Emerald Vale?
Break upstairs.
Emerald Vale is like the city, right? Yeah, so I did release a bunch of, like,
I think I'll initiate
people who all seemed like they had kind of gone crazy.
an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Did they hurt you at all? They almost killed me. I actually had to reload a few times because after I let them out, the guards kept going into the room where I released them from and into the room where I used the terminal to release them and spotting me. And I was trying to go through stealthily, so I kept having to like reload and find different spots to hide. But no, I never had any of the prisoners, any of the test subjects come at me. Just one of the guards. He kept pathing in an annoying way. Oh wow, dude's like hidden way up in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I've been there. Oh, actually, maybe I have. Maybe that was where I hunted a couple of... No, that was to the northeast. No, I don't think I've ever been to this weird little spot where there's nothing marked on the map. Maybe there's something that will mark on the map when I go up there. They must have killed a lot of others then. Yeah, they took out quite a few guards for sure. When they first bust out, there's like a couple turrets and some guards, and then they go into an adjacent room and there's yet more guards. They definitely wreaked a lot of havoc. It was, yeah, they put in some work for sure. It was, yeah, kind of a fun way to deal with things, I think. Oh, Jesus.
Down they go.
Incoming!
We're the best there ever was.
Oh, the song is just 6 words. It's funny, when you mentioned this song is only 6 words long, I was like, oh, it's longer than that. But I remember thinking, oh, that's funny, Weird Al has a song by that name. Did you meet the Mathers family in Monarch? Oh, oh, yes, yeah, that family. Yes, I did.
Destined to die!
Score one for Felix.
Oof. Yeah, I met the Mathers family. I feel like I've explored pretty much everything. Like, I feel like there's very little that I've missed. Again, point of interest discovered. That's totally a glitch. Point of interest discovered, parenthesis, location. Like, that's... I don't think that's supposed to say that. They paid me plenty of money. It's so good.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off? Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket.
I really like Weird Al. I
All
legitimately
the
prefer
palaver
his
about
versions of most songs to the original.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss
In
up
weeks
a
when I'm
little
still
kid.
laughing at this
I've
joke
got
Arnold
nothing to
Schwarzenegger made
prove
on
to
some
you.
show. He was asked for financial
That's
advice.
the whole truth.
Making your
Harlow's
first
just
million
another
is hard,
board
so make your
asset.
second
A two-bit
million.
mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Hold on. You got some explaining to do.
Say your piece.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that
So
includes
he's
loyalty.
the one that's
Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless.
betraying folks to the board?
With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Huh. Another board asset. Board's got him in their pocket. Crazy. What was he doing for the board?
Board sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do
And
the
Weird Al's
job
music
himself.
videos are fucking
Gather up
awesome
the
too.
captives on his
Like
own
honestly,
ship,
they just keep getting
vanish for a
better,
couple
but
of
like
days.
even
Only
going
that's
back
not
to
what
like all about the
happened.
Pentiums and
Harlow's
stuff.
been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Show me some evidence, dude.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at her. That's awesome. You got enough temperament.
You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Take it you've made up your mind. You
Give me
gonna
a
tell
ring.
Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that
We're in
life
Blue Man
again.
Group. We're endorsing Intel's
Here,
Pentium ads on
take the
TV.
ring.
Yeah, it was a whole
For
thing.
what it's worth. My gratitude.
It's quite the phenomenon. Alright, let's find his evidence. That's cool. North Gulch. There's totally an extra area. Pardon me. Who is this? Sleep Thief. I've never heard of Sleep Thief before. Looks like there's a whole music video In slow motion and everything. Misdropped a unit again. Oh no! That's all good. That's not the end of the world. As long as all the units are like placed in this general vicinity, generally I just cast haste on them all at the start of a battle. Although this one I might do the one that buffs tanks. Simply because I've got a quest to do some extra tanking, so I want to make sure that my my dude survives as long as possible. Leap Thief's one of your favorite musicians. Whoa, crazy. It's a tank that you drop. Well, there you go. They'll be tankier than ever. I don't know anyone else who's even heard of them. I haven't, but I'm also super out of touch when it comes to music. Super out of touch. Super Mario Brothers 2. Found Sleep Thief through Pandora. Oh, nice. Man, I really, really miss the early days of Pandora. I remember when it very first came out, and it was just a machine to help you find awesome music you'd never heard. And then they made it so it wasn't available in Canada, and then even with a VPN, they started giving, like, adding so many ads to it that it just was like a fucking... It was unlistenable. It just got worse and worse and worse. Dashed receipts. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Well, damn. I guess we're gonna have to, bring this up to him. Somehow I feel like this might end up in a shootout. Hooligan! What's happening, yo? Yeah, early Pandora was fucking amazing. Pandora was totes the best early days. It was so good. It was so good. Like, yeah. I really, really thought it was amazing what they were doing. Like, breaking songs down into all of their traits, like time signatures and types of vocals, and just like, you know, beyond just genre. And then finding similar music. I think that's like such a commendable like concept to take on. I moved to iHeartRadio for a while, and then I found Spotify. The biggest gripe about Spotify is that it does a really poor job exposing me to new artists. Yeah, 100%. You have to like get creative and try and think of exactly what you want to hear. I don't really like that.
What's the word?
Done. He's dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse.
Yeah, hook me up with that experience before I go and
discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes
confront
to
you.
an end.
The Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
As a new artist, you can upload your own music to Spotify. Yeah, that's a good thing, but I feel like it doesn't necessarily create much in the way of exposure, you know? Pandora was trying to create a kind of music DNA sequencing. Yeah, I like that concept. Mapping the music genome was such a like such a good way of kind of putting that concept. Yeah, I was really good at it. Many of my favorite groups I found through Pandora, I would say yeah, there's like a big handful of bands that I only know of because of Pandora, for sure. And just, even if you just wanted to play, like, you know, you could plug in like a couple of bands that you really love, and often just hear a bunch of songs that you like anyway, too, which is nice, you know? But yeah, to play some new stuff sometimes, it's great. It does revolve around how many listens, though. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Well, like in terms of the exposure concept, or? Trash told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Yeah, I've got these receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised. Shh.
Oh! Well, shit. Sucks to be you, man. Oops. Oh, fuck me. Imagine missing with the fucking tactical time dilation on. That would be embarrassing. Get wrecked, y'all. Yeah, how many listens or views a song gets? Yeah, that's kind of worse, though. That makes it really, really hard for an indie artist to get discovered if, like... Pardon me. If their, accessibility comes from how well they're already known. You know what I mean? Like, how is a new band supposed to get exposure if the amount of exposure they get is based upon how much exposure they've gotten? You know what I mean? It's like Twitch. Like, yeah, any streamer who has tons and tons of views, like, gets a bunch of exposure by being at the top of a fucking list of viewers, but like... Alien. Weird. Funky. Take that. You weird. Hyphen ass. Alien. Funky. Hyphen butts. Right, can I... There we go. There we go. Now it won't say hyphen every fucking time. Yeah, anything that, like, gives additional exposure based upon how much exposure you've already gotten, I don't think is a very great platform for, like, any kind of smaller individual. It's not really built for growth. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Well, now the word hyphen, if it comes up in a text to rocks, somebody were to literally just type the word hyphen in a redeem, it'll come up as no word, unfortunately. But now it won't try and, like, say the word hyphen all the fucking time. Alright, let's do it. Butts! Firearm! Freakin' have at you weird ass alien funky butts. I have it's almost too freaking firearm. Let me try this one more time. Re-record hyphen, and I'm just gonna make it a incredibly short thing. There we go. Dog. Nice. I like how the construction mechanicals are just like standing there constructing things. Like they're not partaking in combat whatsoever.
Everyone all right?
Even though they are, like, totally capable of combat. I think that's really cool. A little bit more immersive, I think. They also don't give a shit if you're stealing. Butts. 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 Sir. Whack. Wacky. Yes. Testing. This. Whack. Ass. Wacky. Ass. Ass. Shit. But. Stuff. About. Now. Yes. Sir. And, so thoughts? Got any notes for me? Whew. There's a lot of shit getting sold there. Tech skills. I think I already have tech skills on one of these. Yes, I do. Ooh, unique +10 lockpick. That's cool. Neat. Sell the things. Woo! Sell all the things. Oh, inventory management. Who doesn't love inventory management? Especially on stream, watching someone else do inventory management. Oh, God. Nothing gets me harder. I have a nice word to use as a pause. Yeah, totally. I think that a period will do the same as well, though. I think. I'm actually not certain about that. It's weird that an exclamation point doesn't function essentially as a period as well. Like, if you have one at the end of a word, you have to re-record the word with an exclamation mark attached to it, which I'm not adverse to. It's kind of nice knowing that's going to be the last word in a sentence and that it needs emphasis. So, like, having a word with an exclamation mark at the end kind of, you know, lets you have it end a word. I think maybe even period does the same, actually. It gets you to re-record a word with a period at the end, maybe. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. Inventory management's my kink. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, butts. Syllable. Emphasis. Wrong. You're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. I love nut milk. So silly.
You ever think about the plan, Sam? Of course you don't. Hey, where'd you get this page of scripture from? Evening, Captain. Or is it afternoon? How long I've been up here?
Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull. No, you're gonna have to come to terms with that.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in.
That's what she said.
I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Didn't we just put him in the ground? Like, didn't we literally do exactly that? Oh no, Harlow we killed. Right. Oh yeah, he wants to take out Trask, who like helped us expose him. Oh wow, that's dark. Stream Raiders time! Wow, Kim with 6 units on the battlefield. Really going ham. Love it. Bootyful Dork with the first kill there. And the most kills. Brickroy killing the Cyclops. Jeff with the most assists. I Descent
liked my
most
Dixon
kills.
Butts.
That was a really good one. Oh, Christ. Nice. I Descent and Troublesome and Jeff with a super high participation. Brickroy as well. Arctic Fog taking out the second Cyclops. That's a shame. I was really hoping I'd get one of them. I think killing Epics is one of my current goals. Oh, no, it's not. It's still just getting goddamn assists. Kim and Mark getting some of the endgame rewards there. Oh, this top. Well, we got silver, silver, bronze, or bronze, silver, gold. So better rewards up top, but more battles. We should do less battles so we can get through the event. I like my Dixon butts. So ridiculous. That really cracked me up. All right, here we go. Let's get some armored units. Let's get some melee units. Let's get some ranged units. Let's get some supports. And that should be good. You know, or just play shit wherever. That works too. All right. Nice. I love the posters everywhere. Yeah, seriously, that thing of like having a collection, like every time you complete a quest, Mass Effect has the same thing. Having it like add to your literal collection. I love that. I really, really like that mechanic a lot. Take apart all these fucking weapons. Okay, and then my second companion quest is to help out Max over on Zilla again. Let's go to the main landing pad and like see this new planet. I've never really been on Zilla.
Damaging yourself or others while you are out.
So we've done Felix's thing. Let's go back to taking Parvati with me, and then we'll take the Vicar because he's got a quest. Say that you love me. I wonder how big this planet's going to be. Or asteroid, I should say, I guess. Isn't this on the Romeo and Juliet OST? Is it? Say that you love me. I haven't seen that movie since high school. That's crazy. Yeah, the Romeo and Juliet, that was the one with what's his name, DiCaprio, right? Man, I haven't seen that since probably before high school.
To live on a desolate rock orbiting the middle of nowhere.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
They started terraforming and gave up? That's crazy. Okay, so we've got the landing pad here. Oh, it's really small. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, well, let's just head toward my objective, I guess. What the fuck? Is that what's used for terraforming? Man, did I have a crush on Claire Danes in that? Who's that? Damn. I was walking when I shot, so the inaccuracy kicked in. It is on the Romeo and Juliet OST. No wonder the entire movie came flooding back. Love that movie. I used to watch it over and over. Oh, wow. Also in Stardust, I love that movie. She was Juliet. I don't remember Romeo and Juliet at all. I also have never seen Stardust, so neither of those points of reference are great for me. But, I do remember that the movie existed, and that I did see it. Can I go into that? No, damages me. Wild. Wonder how the movie holds up. Haven't seen it in a while. Thank you, Turtles, for the redeem. Always appreciated. Ooh. The movie's far better than I had hoped for. I loved the comics. The comics? Oh, Stardust, I'm guessing. Like Romeo and Juliet comics? I mean, I've never... I'm sure there are Romeo and Juliet comics now that I think for a half second about it, but... Stardust is really quite good. Interesting. Hey,
Well,
Arclight. Yo, thank you so much for the year of support, my dude. Really appreciate you hooking me up with that Prime. Dankeschön. Yeah, I really appreciate that. How are you today? Me ol' friend, me ol' chap?
Choo-choo.
What is this? Choo-choo. I appreciate the effort, Flying Turtles. Unfortunately, a scam train involves 3 separate participants, so... the 100 bits is very much appreciated, but not quite enough to actually fire off a scam train. Didn't realize there were comics, but I agree. It also blew my expectations of it out of the water when I first saw it. Huh. What is Stardust? Like, what? It's based on a comic, I guess? Someone chuck in some bits. Yo, Sassy Pants, continuing the gift sub you received. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that that you felt that was worth it. I'm hoping that you get a lot of use out of the emotes.
All the way out here, surrounded by Aether.
We're getting close to the hermit. I can feel it.
I mean, thank you. Appreciate that, Mark. Oh my gosh, and some more bits from Turtles. You guys, thank you, really. Whoa. Oh gosh, bunch of drones everywhere. Yeah, the hype train, the scam train is very much appreciated. Doing well, excellent. I'm happy to hear that. Right, what was the name of it? Stardust. Stardust. Should I add that to my movie list? For like doing a movie night? The comics are just lovely. Mark Vess's art is phenomenal, and Gaiman's story was more complex in that way only he can do. But the movie, although it had to forego some of the layers, was still pretty good. Oh wow. Yo, that's why does Mark Vess ring a bell? I know Gaiman.
It's me, your only viewer.
Oh god.
For months I have created
Mark,
the illusion that you're streaming to
why
a
you gotta
large
air this dirty
audience.
laundry?
But here's the truth, all these people in the chat are me. And now, for you to be convinced of this, I will send this message.
Tell me, Hunter.
Yo, Arclight with even more bits. You guys, I really appreciate that. It's totally unnecessary. There's no occasion.
Boy, look
oh
at
my
me.
gosh.
Look at me, boy.
Sassy Pants with a gift sub. Thank you. Holy crap. Gift sub to Brickroy. Thank you. Holy crap. Oh
Pyrox
no.
in my dryer, it's me, your only viewer. For months I have created the illusion that you are
yeah, add it to
streaming
your movie
to a
list?
large
Okay.
audience.
Alright.
But
We've got a
here's
movie
the
chat
truth,
channel. Someone should
all
drop that
these
in there.
People in the chat are me.
'Cause
And now,
I always forget.
for you to be convinced of this, I will send this message.
Aw, the little Vivi cry. I love Vivi, and that song is so like plucky. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. I love it so much. I've never beaten Final Fantasy IX. Can you believe it? I've gotten really deep into it, like into the probably second disc or something like that. But yeah, my copy of the game froze up. I wasn't able to proceed any further, so I was borrowing FF9 from a friend, and the disc was scratched, so I was never able to get past a certain point. It just froze during a cinematic every single time, no matter what I tried. There's also a... Holy Jesus! Holy! Whoa! Whoa, thank you so much, Token Female! Holy crap!
You're no hollow, hmm? Thank goodness.
Holy crap, thank you! 5 gift subs! Jeez! Going to Jada Funk, Sarah Face, Senator J-Butt, C-Reed, and, Lou79.
Hear him?
Thank you for that. Holy. My gosh, you guys. Oh. So crazy. Well, you get to see a bunch of my different alerts. I still need to switch those over. There's also a Ziggy Stardust movie that's just called Stardust. Oh, wow. Huh. I didn't know there was a Ziggy Stardust movie. Yeah, rest in peace, Bowie. What a shame. Oh my goodness. I just noticed you changed up your overlay a bit. I like it. Yeah, so I added a different chat log. One that, you know, changes color based on the chat color of the person sending the message. And also, like when Hooligan posts that message, any message that's only emotes, they're bigger, much like in Discord. They're like twice as big. Trying to think what else Vess has done. I'm pretty sure he did the Midsummer's Night Dream issue of Sandman. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm familiar with the idea of Sandman, but I've never read any of it. Like any of Gaiman's Sandman series. What a perfect song to be playing through all this love. I like how it says demos, but the game I play is Horizon Zero Dawn, not demos. Weird. Oh, pardon me, very weird. How are you liking Horizon Zero Dawn? How deep into it are you? It'd help if I had his name right. Charles Vess, not Mark. Charles Vess. Yeah, maybe I don't know the name, but I definitely know Gaiman's name. Cat fact. Cats and kittens should be acquired in pairs whenever possible, as cat families interact best in pairs. It's been scientifically proven that stroking a cat can lower one's blood pressure. Oh my god. 2 different bots that have cat facts. Double the cat fact action. I have a cat who sits with me when I game. Aww. Oh, Hero, how's it going, Fluffy Bunny? I'm doing good. I started as the story mode. I'll gradually go to a higher level, but I want to play the story first. Nice. Yeah, I personally think that playing games on like normal or easier is a great way to experience them for the first time. I don't know. Every time I start a new game, everyone's like, play it on Nightmare, play it on Hell mode, play it on grind your testicles with an angle grinder mode, and I like. People like the concept of that, but then when it comes down to me having to do an area over and over and over, it's like it's not really entertaining. There's, you know, it's not compelling for anyone. Sandman makes me think of Logan's Run. Really? Why is that? I just saw Logan's Run for the first time, like, I think last year. We did that as one of our movie nights. So many cat facts. Yeah, that's something that Seribot doesn't have, is the current location of the ISS. What I'd like to see, is it theoretically possible to have that longitude and latitude show like a country or region that it's over, like to give an idea of what that is? It's going well. Good, glad to hear that, Fluffy Bunny. Oh yeah, is that how these people played it first? Wait, who? That's the name given to the cops in that movie. In Logan's Run? They're called Sandmen? Logan was a Sandman turned rogue. Oh! Pardon me, Jesus, I didn't remember that. That's what others told me to do. Do that on Outer Worlds, but you have to do the story to understand the game and the areas, you know? Yeah, so I'm playing it on, I think, normal, and it's fairly easy. It started off hard as fuck, actually, but very quickly becomes quite easy, I find. And I haven't even really put many points into gun skills or anything, so. I tried to find a way to get the closest city country to the Cords, but I couldn't find a service cheap enough. Ah, that sucks. That's a shame. I want to see single life Dark Souls with crowd control turned on. I'm willing to bet it would be the shortest stream ever. Yeah, very much so. Especially because there's one thing that will literally just kill you. Like, you can just enable, like, kill the person. What the hell? It gave me a message saying Choo Choo with an emote name. And it's not an emote. Or at least I don't see that as an emote. Do other people see that Hype Hands 2 as an emote? It's an emote in the chat log, but not on my screen. That's so weird. It does look like an emote to you guys? Okay, I literally just see the word Hype Hands 2. That's so strange. Holy crap. I mean, the people who insist on streamers starting a game for the first time on hard mode. Oh, gotcha. Same happened to me. Wow, weird. I guess because it, like, just unlocked, it's like, it's not quite... I don't know. Yeah, weird. Thank you guys again for that huge hype train. I really appreciate that. The sub goal. I forgot that I had... I saw that there was such a thing as a sub goal that like Twitch implemented, and so I enabled it just to see like what is it. So we've hit my arbitrary sub goal of 50 subs. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. It's a little hedgehog, I think. Well, let me try it again now that it's been a sec. Yeah, still just says Hype Hands 2 for me. Weird. But I definitely do see it down there. Oh, you know what? Let me see it properly by giving no words, just the emote name. And then there we go. There's a nice big version of it. It looks like an otter, maybe? Oh, I think it is supposed to be an otter. There must be a Hype Hands 1 where they're holding hands, because otters like swim holding hands. Hype Hands 2. There we go. That's cute. Except it looks like a broken heart because there's no way to like seal the gap between two emotes. So it kind of looks like a little broken heart. Aww. 50 subs, fucking novice shit. Hey, you know, now that you're no longer you know, throwing out the subs like candy, that's where we're sitting. I'm happy with it. I'm really thrilled that there's that many people who are like are willing to be subbed to the channel. That's amazing. It's so cute. I'm gonna die. Otters are so adorable. God damn, they're cute as hell. They otter be. Discord seals the gap now with conjunctive emotes. Yeah, so Discord, you can take the space out from between two emotes and it'll still show them. But with Twitch, if you take out the space, it doesn't see that. It can't parse it as two emotes. It just sees it as a series of words that isn't an emote. Nice, Arclight, your collection's coming along. If I try and post all of my hype emotes, I run out of the 500 character limit, with like half of them still to go. It's nuts how many I've got. It's fucking crazy. Need to up my hype train game until these emotes fill the entire chat bar. Absolutely, you'll get there. Hey, sweetie. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It wasn't me.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm the friendly one.
Ah.
They literally call me the friendly.
Sonnet works right near a Tim Hortons, and apparently she is known as the friendly one by the staff there. Little do they know. That's cute. Probably because they don't want to call you the hot one to your face. I don't know. I feel like a total babe is most people's type. You're crazy. I said no to an $80 per hour contract today as being not enough. Thinking about that in the context of me a decade ago, I'm like, damn, I've come a long way. Yeah, that's awesome. It's so nice that you get that, like, not just that you get that wage, but that you get that option, you know? That you have hit that point where you can say no to that.
As a consequence of chemical reactions.
That's awesome.
Therefore, our lives are predestined along.
Just chilling on my Switch, was catching tarantulas on Animal Crossing. Nice.
Life is fated, and
I have never played Animal Crossing.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
I've never played any of them. Because that's like a remake of an old... Oh, Jesus, I just got one of the science weapon that's on this planet. Nice. Holy sweet Jesus, it's worth $6 grand? Mandibular Rearranger. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. The text is so small and it's gray on gray. It's fucking insane. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it has never been duplicated. Jesus, it's worth so much compared to what Parvati's currently rocking. Well, rock that instead. Look at that weapon. Oh, that's not the melee one. Oh, hi. Would you like to say hi? There you go. I'll get a Horizon later. Nice.
I didn't see you there. Oh.
Oh, hi.
We only had one person who doesn't support Ukraine in today. That was fun.
How did that even come up? Were they
We're
just
asking
vocally?
everyone if they would like to donate money right now to Red Cross for the Ukraine relief.
I see.
This one guy's like, well, you know the Ukrainian government is Nazis, right? And I'm like,
Oh no.
did not, sir.
Did you gently inform him that the number of Nazi sympathizers in the Ukraine is less than every single country in Europe?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Instead, I said, I hope you have a lovely evening, sir, and tried to usher him out of the door. No, it's okay. It's just that thing where you're like,
Yeah, big ol' glute gun.
It is not my job to educate this man. It is my job to sell him alcohol and get him the fuck out of my store.
True enough.
So I
Teresa's
sold him
living-
alcohol. Now I just need to let him get the hell out of here because I don't need to have an argument with someone on Friday night.
Just living paycheck to
about-
paycheck for so long. The one thing I've noticed more than anything else at my current level is that most people here have never had to work retail, fast food, or live paycheck to paycheck. I could see that. A lot of them just went straight into the tech world. People and their misguided opinions. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, so this is all the information about them
When you
trying to
Come
terraform
visit.
and stuff, I'm guessing.
Come visit. Mark.
Scanning for
Mark.
signals from the Hope. What?
Mark.
We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. Oh, so this is like recent. That's crazy.
What?
That's the name of the ship that I was frozen on. Thanks, turtles.
One sec. We're gonna do that. Gotta just adjust the puppies a little. There we go. There. Make it properly confusing. I look practically dwarven. A dwarf female would never wear something so low cut. There'd be rocks in her cleavage the entire time.
Rocks in my cleavage is a decent,
It's a
decent alternate
little
name. Or...
alternate name for you. Rocks in my cleavage. Rocks in my cleavage. My goodness. Was ist das? Das ist ein Doverkin. So, ich bin jetzt der Drachenborn und ich bin auch mit meinem Mann, der ist
The suns on my shirt look like Booba? I don't know about that. I feel like they kind of look like astral bodies. Grr, look at that astral body.
Oh my god, my hair's so tight.
Ooh, fast travel location unlocked. Should I go in? Let's do it. Oh, it's a whole new area. A whole new zone.
There.
A whole fantastical mining lodge. I wasn't the first who said it. Just want to point that out. A likely story.
You know, if you're the only one who can hear the voice, Jeff, that is actually a voice from in your head, and it kind of counts as you.
So it's just this one person in this fucking lodge?
Nicht Steine in deiner Hose? Kannst du mal sagen, du hast Steine in
What
deiner
have the
Hose?
solar winds deposited on my
Get
doorstep
cheese in your
now?
pants?
Just
Go
more
and say
dirt
he's
and
got
debris.
rocks in his pants.
Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Aye.
That depends. Who are you? Who?
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun. Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure
I
I
gave
remember
Rox
anymore.
a free Tim Hortons donut. And I'm pretty sure that's just Canadian love language.
On that note, I just remembered I forgot to click out of the raid. Click out of the raid. Which raid? What are you raiding on? I have this fun thing where the first thing I learn in any language is I have cheese in my pants. What is that in Japanese?
Are you have song requests on right now, sweetie?
This woman's nothing but a buffoon.
No, she's not. She's a
As if
lady
Mark's
of
here, I've got a song to show
transcendent
him.
wisdom.
Yep, there's music playing right now.
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
Yo tengo queso en mis pantalones. Oh, damn. Like, totally broken, won't work anymore? Yeah. Yeah. Here to get this book translated, Max?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
The best donut.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Oh, nice. It never occurred to me to click on the, like, channel icon to refresh the URL. Like, going to different tabs, like About and stuff like that. The stream remains open and the URL changes. That's smart. Like, how does a proper viewer now, not just a raider? Well, I appreciate it. It only really matters if I were trying to hit partner, and that's not gonna happen, so I'm not too worried about it. But definitely a good habit to get in, especially because there are people who I watch who are on the brink. Pardon me. I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. The insights would take years of study to fully comprehend. I'm here a long way to help Max get some peace. Anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients.
Oh, she's gonna send him on a trip.
Which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Zubon ni chizu ga haite imasu? Can read Japanese too. Nice. Yeah, Mark's one of the few people I know who I think is quite proficient with the language. Oh, here we got our Stream Raiders battle ready to go. Let's do that. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Nice, we got more than 21 people in this battle. That's awesome. Well, I can't say I understand anything y'all are saying, but so something there's a couple of streamers who pardon me, whose first language is not English on their streams, who have been part of the community or who have rated me here and there, or, you know, one of whom is Rocket Lemur, who's been a part of the community for quite some time. And I noticed that in their stream there was a chat widget where everything that was typed in German got translated into English in the widget, which seemed interesting. So that's something I want to look into, like live translation of other languages for the chat widget, so that if people are typing in other languages, that I'll be able to understand them, and I won't have to just sort of be like, I don't get it, sorry, you know. There we go. I've only been learning for nearly a year now, so I've got loads of kanji to learn yet, but I know those. I'm going to learn the kanas within my first week of studying.
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Well, Max just said he was prepared.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe.
You can go back to the ship if you're uncomfortable.
I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake.
Oh, we're all going to go on a trip together? Well,
it's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
I had a chatbot that did live chat translation between Japanese and English for a while. And I was frequenting Japanese streams to try and improve my skill. I thought it looks amazing. It's pretty decent. And only one Japanese person still follows me. Aw. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. This room is so different from every other room I've been in. You brought Sam for this? So Sam gets to have a trip? Did it even affect him? Some stimulation. Thinking caplet. Alright. Let's breathe deeply. Ooh, there's a whole little cutscene. Fucking cool.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
He said stuff, but I can't remember.
Mother, you're dead.
I've never brought him with me because he's like...
I knew this was too good to be true.
His dialogue wasn't very interesting. But maybe he has interesting dialogue, like, when you're traveling with him.
What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
You can start with a warning about chemicals.
Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
She's right, we should listen to her.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here?
When you want to start learning kanji, I seriously recommend
This is all lies, I'm sure of it.
Wanakani.com. The Anki decks are great, but Wanakani has amazing ways of memorizing radicals.
Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Well, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment...
Hey, Easy
my
Dave.
Imagination, no less.
Is this the DLC? No, this is just Max's
But you know the truth.
like companion
You don't
quest.
need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just don't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories.
We started using a platform called Busu.
The stories
This duo, although
others
free, is
tell
not for
us,
serious learners.
and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
She's right. You're struck blindly to the truth and landing in prison. Okay, I played this through during the OG lockdowns and I haven't picked it back up. Really enjoyed it though. I like Parvati. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I'm not as wild about Max, but I like doing the companion quests for all the characters, so.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look where we are, Max. Trusting an unbalanced hermit with your sanity seems rational to you?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that
Still using Duolingo, though? I like being exposed to multiple sources and teaching methods. Do I have you on my Duolingo friend list? You should add me. I have in my Hangouts channel, in my Discord, I have a pinned message that's how you can add me on tons of different platforms, including Duolingo. Yeah, you should definitely add me on there. That'd be sick. I just hit day 300 1 or 2 days ago.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it?
You remember him now? I didn't trust him at first. I think he didn't really trust me either.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye.
You just hit 300 days a couple weeks ago. Oh, nice.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max.
Whoa.
What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life.
Said he was a true believer.
Why?
Yeah, Sonnet lost her huge streak she had going on. He's sad. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now. I'm into it.
What are you talking about?
He's yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad joke.
I can do that.
We got this.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high. What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself.
Channel you said it was in just a Hangouts, the main channel. Like
I'm no longer interpreting.
I chose the option to leave Felix with Harlow. Oh damn.
Is perfect.
I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions.
Is Mark's song on now?
I understand
I don't know.
so much more now.
This is la 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 la.
All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
Maybe something to that. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I finally found what I was looking
Next
for.
one.
Even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Okay, well. Glad we toasted that figment of everyone's imagination.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Your duo is just as easy as mine is then? Yeah. Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
No, I already knew that. I was just enjoying myself.
Of course you were.
We should go.
hope your answers you have found are satisfactory. Not really. If they're satisfactory, they must be lies.
Yeah, my name on most platforms is pretty much the same whenever I can pull it off. Yeah, it's good to keep it simple. It's good to kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright, we did Max's side quest. Let's go find this doctor. Dr. Dorset said Captain Irian is most likely somewhere on Scylla. I can't imagine. This is the song that's for Mark.
What? Not on yet? I clicked the
It
thing,
is on.
said-
Currently playing.
Not making people leave. I'm not making them leave.
Whoa.
I'm saying no one else needs to listen to it.
Scylla is our colony's
Whoa.
busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for
That's
it.
crazy. A beacon outside of the dome that's like outside of the safe area? That's cool.
Right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay.
Terra 1. Okay.
Thought you'd like
Okay,
it.
that's doable.
I thought you'd like it, Mark. Callista likes this song a lot.
Yeah, Cal has good taste. Oh my god, she got directly in the way of that shot. Or he. That was Max that got in the way. Start wearing purple. Nice. That's another one that, that Cal loves. I hate that beacon. Yeah, that was sketchy. That was really sketchy. Dankeschön. It's just a matter of time. Captain's log. Independent freighter getaway sticks. Heard the word cake? I wanted to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky, so I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head, or at least the crew, gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling they were ready for me, like they knew exactly what route I'd take. What a way to end a career. Damn. This is a group that was an enemy of the board. Matter of time. Music video of the song is super cute. Konbini, convenience store. Conveni was like that kind of English borrowed word in Japanese. Yeah, Japan has a lot of borrowed words for sure. I'll borrow words in the chorus, showing what words they borrowed. Yes, that is the chorus. Actually gonna save that song and listen to it again later. It is a pretty silly, fun little song for sure. Rowdy enemies here. You're not wrong. One shot. Two shot. Three shot. Four. Ooh, gotta get that reload on. There we go. Appreciate the lurk, Arclight. No, thank Cal. Shit, what a rifle. That's for real. Yeah, pretty much. It is basically that. The rifle I'm using is the Hunting Rifle Ultra. It's just the best, like, sniper rifle I could find.
Lacerations and untreated burns detected.
The highest single target shots, at least.
Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting constipation, hair loss, reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Recommend stimulant injection.
Hair loss? You take that back.
Reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Wow. Cold. What a diagnosis. I like the material rifle equivalent word. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is the only rifle I found that's like not like an auto fire thing. Hey, Mistress Rachel coming in here with a massive raid. My goodness. I really appreciate that. Oh. Oh no.
What did I do?
Oh no.
Why did I recall?
That's an old clip. I'm actually, I was just in the process the other day of updating the clip player. Instead of using twitch.guru clip player, I was planning on adding one through, like, making one with StreamerBot. Streamer.bot has, like, all the settings that you need to create your own, like, clip playing kind of thing. The only thing I haven't been able to figure out is how to automate it to happen when a raid fires. I might have to use Streamlabs chatbot in concert with Streamer.bot, which is kind of annoying, just having an extra bot to do things like slightly better, so I don't know. Anyway, how's it going? How's your night treating you? Nix Romano, how are you this evening? What is happening? Psycho Chris, welcome on in. Wait, what was that clip? Toriaga, welcome into the stream. How are you? Mistakenly hitting magic mirror is such a pain. Yeah. Yo, Jordan, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. You're moving things over to Streamer.bot yourself? Nice, yeah. It's such a pain in the butt. I have literally somewhere around 200 different sound effects that I need to move. So that's like a real pain. Actually, how... you know, I could actually tell exactly how many there are by going to streaming, audio, and Control A. What do I have? 117, so not as many as I thought. More than 100, though. It's just like a lot to migrate, so I don't know. I was hoping Streamer.bot was going to be a little bit more just kind of like click and add, but you kind of have to like build each command like out of modules, and so I don't know. It's going to take a minute, but maybe, oh, I just realized I could probably like copy paste a command and then just swap out the audio command maybe. I don't know, whatever. At this point I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, you'll have to, if you figure out how to do some really fun stuff with Streamer.bot, you'll have to let me know, because I am just in the learning process, and it's much like Leorin board. I mean, the learning curve is pretty steep. It's like when you first started streaming. Oh wow, that is quite old. Hello, pretty lady, and people like to watch the pretty lady. That mistress. You were called during Wall of Flesh, which instantly kills you? Oh, no. I didn't know that it kills you. Leaving the, like, arena kills you? Huh. That's crazy. You've done that? Oh. You're doing good? Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. Got a free donut today and gave it to me. Indeed. It was very, very nice of Sonnet. She, has been told by the people at the Tim Hortons near where she works that she's the nice one. Yo, Chris, thank you for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. I just learned I can script to create pre-made predictions with a command. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. That's one of the biggest pains in the ass about polls and predictions and stuff like that, is you have to like fucking type them out on the fly, or like have a document maybe where you can like copy paste everything, but you still have to copy paste each entrant one by one. So just like a pain in the ass. So that's awesome that you can like create pre-made ones. I got Timbits, but no idea if I won. If you won, like a roll up the rim type of thing, or Wall of Flesh is not fun. It can be a tough one for sure. What's this way I can find out if it was laced or otherwise drugged? Yeah, win-win. Totally. Yeah, it wasn't one that in this case, Sonnet won. She was just given it by the people who work at the local Tim Hortons because they like her. Personally, I think it's because she's a total babe, but also she's nice.
Put my Dixon the wrong heinous by accident. Don't hate me.
Thanks, Mark. Always putting words in my mouth. I think I've also done that once. I haven't played Terraria in like a year. So I hadn't played Terraria in a very long time, in years. And finally I got an excuse to play it because Kim is great, another fellow streamer, was doing a big old annual community event. And so myself and a couple of others all played some Terraria with her and like introduced her to the game. She had never played before. So that was kind of cool. And I hadn't played in a long time, so I love the minecart thing. I used to always make just like a dirt path that went, you know, like I would pave the world basically, but now you can do it with a minecart, which is like, it just travels way faster, and it's like faster to build, and it's awesome. I love that. Huge quality of life increase. A lot of your coworkers are assholes. That's not great. I'll send you that script if you want. Oh, that would be amazing. That'd be really, really cool. Yeah, I want to find all the cool shit. I just, you know, I love doing cool little shit with my, you know, with my stream, or finding software that can interact with it in a fun way. What I want to do is something I kind of need to do. It would be nice if every once in a while Sonnet will come over and do a little, you know, she'll like have a seat next to me, hang out a little bit, do a little co-stream. So I need to create a single command where with a button press I can change the noise gate sensitivity so she's easier to hear, change the like layout slightly so that I've got the the co-op webcam. Need to switch the noise gate now manually, which is annoying. There we go. Yeah, just like all these like little things. Well, I mean, those two things really, but you know, I could also do other little things with the same keystroke. I assume that's how Waifu got the free donut.
How did I get the free donut?
I actually thought about it a couple nights ago. So the mood is surely there. Nice. I got back into Elite Dangerous instead, which I'm currently playing at the moment. I don't know Elite Dangerous. What kind of game is it? I'm guessing a shooter based on the name?
I just got the donut because I'm one of the only people who works at my store who treats the people at Tim Hortons like human beings. Like, every single time any of my staff come back from that store, all they do is complain about, they're so slow, and I'm like, I know at least 2 of their names, and I'm nice to them, and they all like me. You can tell. Like, they'll start flipping, Mark, stop trying to seduce me away from Orion, it's rude. So, no, like, they'll start, like, brewing my decaf the second they see me come in the door. Like, they see me show up, and they're like, oh, yeah, she's coming, get her a decaf. Like, I showed up at the end of the night right now, showed up there, and he's like, oh my god, I didn't see you come in. I'll go get your decaf going. I'm actually not getting a decaf. I'm sorry, I just needed some bus change. They're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, here, have some donuts. I'm like, okay. So they give me 2 donuts. One for Orion, one for me. So it all worked out. Well, it's just, I work retail too. That's the thing that's annoying, is that we all work retail. So it's like, yeah, sometimes they're going to be slow.
Yeah, being a good customer goes a very long way, especially when it's a place next to your work that you're going to go to a lot.
Like, we all go there. Be nice to them. Treat them like
Space Exploration Combat Simulator. There's a 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way galaxy. Whoa, that's intense. Just cruising around the galaxy, scanning planets. That's neat. Worked for 25 years. Thank you for being like that. I mean, imagine being a shitty person. It'd be terrible.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
This is the first drink I've had in probably 2 weeks. I poured one for Ross too. I don't know if you can like it.
Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Victory sweat. Wow. I was in retail for 10 at least. Myself as well. I guess that's part of it, is like maybe some people have never really had to be nice, but all of these people that Sonnet is, like works with also have customer service as a component of their jobs. So there's really no excuse for them.
I don't think that they're actively rude as much as I'm like, I work with a lot of assholes, which I do. I don't think they're ever actively rude to other people, but they aren't like overly nice, whereas I am. Like, oh my god. There's this one guy who comes in all the time. He works at the base next door.
The one and only.
Base really close to where I work too.
Wait, who's asking?
Well, I guess it's not a base. It's the armory. Yeah, he's like, he's actually honestly one of my favorite customers. He's like really funny and just a really nice guy. But
I swear. Land on Groundbreaker, even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour.
To either my till,
you tell her these Automex are coming,
like his
and
specific
sending a
people
hired
he'll go
stooge to rescue
I
me
actually
from
called him on it once. I'm like,
peril,
you're not even going to the
delay.
new person. He's like,
no offense.
I like you. You're nice and friendly. I'm like, thanks. He's like, keep it up.
You did your 2.5 years, never again. Fair enough. You're probably in one of the better places. We were very much destination store. People knew what they wanted 80% of the time. It's always a plus. When I was, like, I've worked at a number of different jobs that have all involved customer service. And, I mean, one of them was even, like, working for a furniture store, delivering furniture. So it was, like, all, new furniture that we were delivering. But there was, like, customer service was definitely a component of it, because you're interacting with the customer, bringing stuff into their home, and, like... I was working with a friend who actually got me the job, and the two of us were just like nice people. Like, he used to run a bar. You had worked in customer service for years, and we literally after about a year of doing that, our like delivery service was known. We would like drop furniture off for people and chat with them, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've heard so much about you guys. Like, you're the reason that I went with that particular furniture store. I've heard that you have some of the best delivery men." And we had a reputation for being like nice people, and
like, super friendly.
It's like literally people would choose our business because of the quality of service that people would get, and that's it goes a long way. It just seems crazy to not, I mean, especially at that type of job, it's crazy to not be nice, but like once you kind of learn those skills, it seems crazy to not apply them in the outside world as well. Like, be nice to people and make friends, I don't know, it just seems nuts to me. Paladins, all right. It's probably one of the better places, right? Sent that to you. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. What's the cooldown on a paladin? 60 minutes. Okay, so I'll place a shitty version, and then I'll put a better one down for the actual boss. There we go. Yeah, our Stream Raiders battles are going on, by the way. Those of you who have come from Rachel's channel, I'm sure are familiar with Stream Raiders. We've got some going on. I also have my own affiliate units. And we are just about to do a boss battle after this current one. So if you want some of those boss rewards, feel free to add me as one of your captains.
Thing I don't get
Some
is
people
those
just don't
people
get
who
it.
do work retail and then are like, well, I don't want to like I've been trying to be nice for so long, I just need a minute to not be nice. And you're like, okay, but like, why take it out on, like, if that person took it out on you, you would like be in a bad mood the rest of the day and be bitchy about it. So like,
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates
honestly,
love
and
bits,
also out
and
nice people is
unlabeled
really
meds are
good.
worth
Like,
a
so I work at a job where I have to turn people down a lot. Like, if you come in drunk, I need to tell you you need to leave. You come
Supposed to
in
be for
without
the
proper
ground
identification, you need to leave. You
getting
come in
shot
without a mask,
tends
not being
to
willing to
hinder
wear a mask,
one's
you need to
delivery
leave.
plans.
Like, you come in and your empties aren't clean.
Hey,
I can't
who are
take
you
them.
calling bootleg?
Now, there's a few
I'll
different
have
ways to
you
get
know,
this
these
across
are
to people.
100%
If you're
genuine
nice about
stolen
it,
drugs.
everyone's cool, usually. Or they're like an asshole to you
Because
until
the
you make it
board,
super
in all
clear
their
that you don't give a shit what they
herpetological
say, that you're not going
We'll
to
only
budge, and
sell
that
the
you're just going to be
meds at a
annoying to them.
huge markup.
Oh, I totally understand what you're saying, sir, but I
Groundbreaker
can't
knows
actually do
better
that.
than to pay board prices.
No.
Not when
No,
they've
I
got
can't do
re-rates.
that, sir.
More
I just can't do that,
they
sir.
can't afford to. Not
Just-
a damned one.
It's not
I'm
a thing I'm
free
capable
man.
of doing, sir.
There isn't a
I'm not
corporate
able to do that,
snake
sir.
that can hold down
I,
the
you know
inimitable
what? Same answers
Captain
before. I still
Area.
can't do that, sir. Oh, I fully understand what you're saying, sir, but I
Well,
can't do that, sir.
I've got some repairs
And you know what?
to do.
Eventually they just leave.
Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as
You
I
can
am
hear
a
what I said the
violence
last time, you
resolution
repeat back what they
expert.
said to them, and I can't do that,
Then,
sir.
to the ground.
I'm gonna talk to your boss.
Better late
Okay.
than never, I say.
Here's his
Unless
number.
you're very late.
Please
Then
leave
you
the
might
store to
consider
call him.
defaulting and skipping station. Those fees
That'll
will
make my life a lot
bankrupt you.
easier. Thanks, sir. I don't actually say it like that.
You saved me the cost
I've actually never given out his number. I just give out his card, which is the store number on it. And I have never had a problem.
Weird. Yeah, this planet's so tiny.
Okay, you keep playing. I'm gonna keep watching bad K-dramas.
There we go. Silly K-dramas.
This is a good K-drama. Probably.
There we go. Switch over the noise gate. There we go. I love being the shift manager at McDonald's and dealing with a-holes. Honestly, I kind of miss customer service in that I liked having a new situation to keep me on my feet all the time. You know, like keep me on my toes, I mean to say. You know, you just... If you work in, like, you know, a warehouse or things like that, it's like the same thing every day. There's no variation. But when it comes to customer service, you end up having different people in all the time who have, like, all kinds of different, you know, issues that they bring to the table.
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith.
Scratch that itch that
Knowing
Justice
you,
Boners seem
I
to
can only
fill.
assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do? Well, when you figure it out, your instincts. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Seemed at odds with your mother? Tell me about your mother.
Disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died,
yeah, I just liked having, like, you know, people come in, especially working at a liquor store was nice, because people would come in and have, like, different boozes that they wanted, and different things they wanted to pair with, and, you know, it was kind of fun being able to help each person with, like, the specific needs that they had, basically. You know, tailoring their requests. I wish it a place similar to what Radio Shack was. Well, that seems like it could be kind of fun. Dropping bombs on everyone. You maniac. So ridiculous. The ones just, you know. Wow, holy crap. Some of them really went up. Most of my time was at Zeller's. I missed that chain. Yeah, it's a shame that they're gone now. Were they in the US as well? I thought they were just a Canadian thing, but I honestly don't know. I actually enjoyed working at McDonald's when I did. It was my managers who I couldn't handle. They were just bad people, some of them. Ugh, the worst. Honestly, like, you don't quit a job, you quit a manager. Almost always. Bad management is just the worst fucking thing to have to contend with.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I
don't think they were in the US. Gotcha. Groundbreaker's now revering.
What can I do for you? You have yourself a day.
Awesome. Well, the last one, head to Monarch. Have managers ruined so many good jobs and teams? Hudson Bay was the Umbrella Corp. Right, yeah, definitely Canadian then. The Hudson Bay Company. One of the, like, must be the oldest Canadian company, right? I would imagine. Like, how do you get any older than the fucking company that traded furs and shit? You also worked for Hudson Bay. Oh, wow, crazy. No idea, but probably, yeah, I would imagine so. They're the oldest company in North America, I believe. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Congrats, Bear Slayer, on winning the Battle Royale. Yeah, we used to have a Hudson's Bay, but I guess now they're just called the Bay.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Only one toilet with fucking 6 people and a robot on the ship? That seems like a bad idea. I just noticed your actual streamer name and it tickles me to no end. Thank you. I'm a fan too. Oh my god. Mark setting up a fight between big anime titties and dicks. I'm not even sure how many stores are left. Well, we definitely have a bay. We have a couple of them actually in town here. There's also one of the malls used to be called the Hudson Bay Mall, but now is just called the Bay Center. Hudson Bay, the convenience store in all the airports? Maybe. They might have kind of like a little outlet store in duty free. I have no idea. They're just called the Bay now. I don't believe it goes by the Hudson Bay Company any longer. Alright, let's check out the regional map. Where is this GPS cache? Right over here? Oh, I wonder, can I get through that door? If not, this won't be the fast way. Yeah, I have no idea whether they're in airports. They might very well be, though. This is fairly tasty. What is this? Right, grapefruit, that makes sense. It is very citrusy. Is nice bitter offset sugar. Is excellent. I wonder if I should maybe put the chat log in front of the stream avatars layer. What do you guys think? Is it better to have the stream avatars in front of the chat log, or the chat log in front of the stream avatars? Nice, I can get through the big door. All right.
Got it. Inside voices.
Come on. Whoa. Why were they facing the other way? That confused me. I thought they were on my team. That was weird. There's definitely a sniper. I saw like the little flash of a rifle. Oh, they were a lookout. They don't even have any weapons on them. Weird. Mega Canid. Alright, well a Mega Canid isn't particularly impressive. Oh shit. Easy every time. The Mega Canid have a bunch of shit on them, I wonder? Yep. Weapon mods, weapons, ammo, all kinds of bullshit. Let the bodies hit the... Alright. And there's the tiny little beacon.
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello to the local settlers. We hope you've enjoyed this guided tour across the wonders of Halcyon. Please return to the Bureau of Exploration for a special prize.
That's kind of neat. Did a big old GPS thing. A couple manta pillars and a fucking dead marauder. There's just things in every corner, you know? Just little things that like tell a story. I love it. I really appreciate that about like these games in general. It feels very Bethesda. Finding a little alcove and seeing some fight that happened, and sometimes unique or named items just tucked away in weird little corners. You ate a chocolate and a donut and had booze and don't care. Those are all allowed. Where am I supposed to go back to? Return to Alonzo. Where was Alonzo? Alright, let's head down. What song is this? Birdhouse in Your Soul. Who will win the duel? Oh my gosh. Well, if anyone wants to gamble some channel points, they now have the opportunity to. Oh, this is They Might Be Giants. I've heard of They Might Be Giants. I've never actually heard their music. Very good song. I'm a fan of They Might Be Giants. Yeah, I think they're pretty popular, right? Like folks dig them. But I haven't listened to them in years, but I do like their stuff. Nice. Oh, so Alonzo isn't here? What the fuck? That's so annoying that when I'm selecting the landing pad I want to go to, I don't get to see... I don't get to see, which landing pad I need to go to for the quest. This is They Might Be Giants? Is this a cover?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise. What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
No, not everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
We've created artificial gravity.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people inside.
You bet on a prediction
out.
You start, you can't set a winner.
When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
That's funny. Wait, am I able to finish it? Oh, I don't have the prediction module open in my stream thing. Looking out for others can be in your best interest.
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
You usually throw your lot in with a crew?
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway,
I think it might be
really
a cover,
wanna tell me
TBH.
You're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Man, FTL is such a good game. I would say probably my favorite, like, kind of, I don't know what you'd call them, offbeat roguelikes, maybe? Kind of roguelikes that aren't typical would be FTL and Thea the Awakening. Really good games that are, like, not kind of your traditional dungeon delving roguelike. Alright, so that's where Alonzo is, apparently. The Bureau of Exploration. Let's do it. I know how to play it pretty well, but I gotta remember the chords for it.
Oh, it's you. I suppose you're here to collect your prize, hmm? I really do have the worst luck. When I gave you this job, I never expected you'd be so damned competent.
What?
The tour's not real, friend. Board shut it down years ago due to unacceptably high rates of fatalities. So I greased a few palms and got the tour up and running again.
Unacceptably high rates of fatality.
Live footage of
Much love, heading to bed early. See y'all soon. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the big old raid, Rachel. I really appreciate that. And for hanging out. I appreciate that as well. Most of the time after I raid, I'm only around for like 5-10 minutes. I needs that beauty sleep. As you can tell, I'm in desperate need of some beauty sleep. Yeah, have an awesome night. With kinky dreams. Try to get me killed? Are you crazy?
Oh, come on. I would have made your death worth millions. Look, never mind. Just take your reward and get out of my hair. One certified explorer's hat.
This hat better be worth
courtesy
it.
of the Bureau of Exploration. With my compliments.
Certified explorer's hat. All right, let's fucking see this thing. Let's see this beauty. What? +1 perception? That's it? Oh, I guess perception is an actual, like, stat. That raises it to maximum. It gives me some bonuses with a bunch of weapons, dodge, lockpick, engineering. Alright, okay, alright, that's a thing. I thought it was like +1 to a skill, but that's not too bad. Lockpick +5, lockpick +10. Dang. Whoa. Arian's flintlock. Oh, that's sick. I didn't realize we got a unique weapon from that dude. Scrap all these weapons. Give me some weapon parts so I can fix my current weapons. Cool. Easy peasy. Well, that's every single quest except the final one. Let's do it. That's tomorrow night. The Kinky Kinky Dreams. Want some disco lemonade? What makes lemonade disco? Here you can have kinky dreams every night. Just believe. Having some of them sexy lucid dreams. I don't know, but it sounds fun. Disco lemonade sounds like a good time. Alright, let's go to Tartarus. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon Galaxy. If there's anything else you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point. No return. Okay. We'll do a hard save. Hard. And then... there's a lyric in the last song. I knew that! I like to reimagine devious stares in my direction as devious stares in my direction. There's a broken-ass stairway you need to climb. Like an Escher painting.
Please be advised that electrical
Those are some pretty devious stairs.
make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
From my moment too. I really love Escher. I love the style, the pointillism.
I would also ask.
I know a really talented artist who like sells his artwork downtown for like really cheap, and he uses the exact same kind of art style, like that pointillism, sort of black and white, very conceptual sort of stuff, and I love it. I just love that style. I have probably like 8 of his pieces. Promise not to leave without me.
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
The hell's with you people in landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees?
I did.
That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Hey, how do I know you're a real officer in that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received.
What?
Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake
Did
me
he
if I am
just
sleeping
get
upon your
confused by
return.
his own ID being scanned, or like did someone else arrive at the same time? I'm not even sure what happened there. Here we go. Well, we're definitely going with Nyoka And I think Pravati as well. They're my favorites. 525,600 minutes. His AI face looks like a character from Star Wars Squadrons. That's funny, I only just learned about Star Wars Squadrons recently. Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars Squadrons, and then there's like another one as well that are all these like Star Wars shows, kind of like Clone Wars. Oh, it's a game. Oh, so that's not the one I'm thinking of then. It was the only game you ever pre-ordered. Whoa.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Oh, my reputation is falling with the board. What a shame. Nice, we have a disguise. That's pretty badass. Alright. Stream Raiders. Let's do it. Haste. And after this battle is a boss battle. So that'll be good. The rogue's just rushing into there. I mean, even a high-level rogue with like more than a dozen archers firing on you at once, they're gonna drop. More Marcy Playground. Another band I'm unfamiliar with. You hipsters and your newfangled music. I'm into it. Boss time. Loyalty boss chest. Here we go. Get you some rewards. Prometheus brings a fiery presence. Womp womp. Get it? A fiery presence. Is, you know, Prometheus and fire. Oh. Marcy Playground does Sex and Candy. One line of the song always gets me. Handcuffs. Handcuffs always get me too. Okay, my cloaking thing has expired. I'm probably fine without opening another container for the rest of the fucking game. Hmm.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake, just don't do it again.
Thank you.
Okay. Whew. All right. Damn, we're going deep. Oh, apparently I don't have a disguise in this area. Oh, there we go. There's where it's... restricted access past this point. Okay, we'll have a second save for while I'm in this facility, I guess. Ooh, here we go. Oh, there's not just like a straight line to get there. Shit, there's really not. Oh, shit.
Keep your shoulders up.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your vigilant service. Carry on.
Yes, ma'am.
The part where they sing to sodomy, it's between God and me. Nice. Hey, one last workbench. Let's do it. No new mods, really. I could tinker with these. I could spend all my cash upgrading my damage, I guess. Oh, my lord. Pardon me. Jesus. Upgrade my armors a little bit. Ooh. Failed an audition to be in a Rent off-Broadway. It was when I gave up trying to do theatrical music. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Just an excuse to spend some cash, really. Ooh, transition to the next spot. To the pit. I imagine getting in to, like, an off-Broadway production probably pretty challenging. Right? Like a pretty, competitive thing. I was never a great singer by any measurement. I'm too lazy to put in the effort to be great. Yeah, I was considering taking lessons, like vocal lessons at one point. I really wanted to be just like in a band. I know a couple different people who've been in cover bands, and they can be quite lucrative. Because folks love, you know, music that they love. Note from your favorite warden, please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're trying to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. Next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. Storage manifest. Architectural records? Hibernation chambers. Beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of, at minimum, 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patented hibernation fluid, and this run-on sentence carries on for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend that chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to maintain maximum depth of... The conclusion extends for another 2 pages. I'm a karaoke singer at best. Me too. That is my wheelhouse.
Stellar Base counting on us.
Whew. I was in choirs most of my life, and I was a lead singer in one garage band and backup vocals in another. I took vocal lessons twice a week from age 13 to age 17. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, I'm not quite sure where to go from here. We're pretty deep. You started to inquire, were you a soprano? Alto.
Pathetic. Dissident trash.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get spotted here. To have a 4-octave RNE and have sung bass 2 to soprano 1. 4-octave range, right, derp.
What was that? Huh? Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no.
Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. Looking good, soldier.
Thanks.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus.
Oh, shit.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I
Well, he
wanted
sees through my disguise.
Ah,
The sparkling
I knew I
wine
smelled
fingers.
Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression,
Calpain.
desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Sham fingers. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony.
In fact,
Remarkable.
true champagne only comes from the Champagne region of France.
Then again,
where it is made
he's
in
an insane
caves.
person.
Anything else is
Thankfully,
technically
he's
just sparkling
our
wine.
insane person now. A proper company man.
Right. Yeah, it was like I had a thing that I thought of at one point, that I thought was kind of funny, like a D&D version of that. It's like a campaign is only a true campaign if it involves rolling dice. Otherwise, it's just sparkling roleplay. Unless you're in Russia, where champagne is sparkling wine only made in Russia. Yeah, of course. In Soviet Russia, he's our insane person now, a proper company man. Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Soviet Russia, wine sparkles you. I mean, a good wine will always sparkle you. That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You'd prefer to keep riding this downward spiral? I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there.
I won't whine now. Relatable.
I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. Well, goddamn. Amazing. Dude, we talked our way out of this fucking board members, like, insanity. This is awesome. What are these? An assortment of adhesive notes. Storm the castle? This sounds like a job for Aurora Monroe. Who? It appears whoever works here uses adhesive notes to stay organized. A couple of the more intelligible notes. Rockwell visit to do. Confiscate badges. Done. Reprint badges. Pending. Change maintenance locks. Pending new locks. Order new locks. Done. Reevaluate lockdown procedure. Update docking authority with new lockdown procedure. Intake bet. Over under weekly.
I've got work to do.
What? Who's being shot at? As a reminder to Labyrinth employees, access to security data is a fireable offense. Furthermore, being fired from the Labyrinth staff is punishable by life in prison. Give me chocolate. That is one of Callista's most requested songs. Jim, I'm trying to get straight with Akande's orders. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels? What's going on? She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a fine mess down here. She said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track some down. Jim. Jim, appreciate it. You know her. When we miss a check on this list, it's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. That's the only Baby Metal song you know? Nice. This is a good one. I know more than I wish to admit. I know a few. I know a few, but not like a ton necessarily. What's the quickest way over there? Probably here.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
I don't see what the fuss is about a blasting lab coat.
Fight!
Fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
The chairman himself is here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Waste of company ammo.
Are there already people working on freeing him? Or what is going on?
Take a breath, now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
What's going on? There's people like storming this place?
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt.
Ah, gotcha.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach.
That's true.
For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No.
Touche.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Whoa, intimidate, heavy weapons, and two-handed melee.
Hey! Now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go. Play.
You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
Halcyon is collapsing, and protecting this colony was your duty. You failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
You weren't trying to recruit me, you were trying to control me.
You were too dangerous to leave unsupervised. I had to make use of you. When I sent you to deal with Phineas, I thought I'd won you over. You chose to ally yourself with an irrational madman. I gave you a chance to serve the law, and you sided with anarchy. Why?
I'm not about to abandon the people on the hope.
I understand. You have an entire population of colonists depending on you. So do I. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this.
No, you can't.
I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
I destroyed your experiments in the Ministry. Your plan's never going to work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Your scientists are lying to you. Their research is critically flawed.
That isn't true. It can't be.
I'm glad I've got these stats so high.
That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word.
I'm so glad I've got all the right stats for this
All over
conversation.
again. All that research, all those experiments. You've set us back decades. I don't see any reason to continue arguing with you. I know when I'm beaten. The only thing left to do is surrender with dignity. Congratulations, Captain.
Yeah, the silly code.
You've outplayed me.
Scrolling in the
I
corner.
accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Thank you. I'm glad we could settle this without violence.
I just hope you've made the right decision. The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
Goddamn. Oh man, that feels good. What the fuck is that? The big motherfucker between me and Phineas. Phineas and I.
What's with the stained glass? Very, cult-like. This is cool. This is like weird, like the lab with all the like practical things going on, but then this like opulence surrounding it. That like it's very very symbolic. It's well done. Okay, the conversation went really well. I'm gonna save. This is intense. My heart's going. Whoa, the storm outside really tripped me out for a second. That was weird. Pick up the chairman's key. You just left the key? Huh. Lead intern, go write some shitty code so we can make a scroll in the scene. Can I do real work instead? No, you can do real coding when you graduate, pretty much. We want it to be like the Matrix, but orange. Can you pull that off? We saved Phineas.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
The board never stood a chance against me. It's so true. I had that plot armor. God damn. Alright, here we go. We've got our final battle here. Nice, Mark with the volatile buster. God, I really like that buster skin. Like, I'm so happy with how it turned out, really. The best skin in the game. What are these? It's like a Batarang archer? Weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hope that Templar survives. The Epic Templar. Level 3 legend. Oh shit, Prometheus is still alive. The boss. Well, we've taken down most of the other stuff. Oh, and you can't even kill a level 30 warrior? Oh, Prometheus is dead. Fucked, dude. And Adamant took him down. There we go. Nice. So Jeff and Mark get themselves some rewards. And let me grab this hills thing. So now I need to place another paladin and earn event tokens. Okay. I can do both of those things. Let's go to here to get the gold. We'll take this path. Got my third paladin. There we go. That's where I'm going to drop a haste at the start of this battle, and then let me also collect on this paladin quest. And maybe my paladin will kill a couple ranged enemies and I'll get another quest done. And earn event tokens. Okay, alright, so this is the trickier one. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get event tokens from these treasure chests.
At least some of them. Each one has at least one token in them. Sometimes more, but so far just one per. Yeah, one. 2. Hey, and a skin. And 2 tokens. Sick. Awesome. And then, do I want anything from these? Trying to get units to level 30, so let's grab that. And then, speaking of getting units to level 30, get my Buster to level 30. Ba-boom! Might as well level up these lower level dudes anyway, right? What else is gold for but to just level motherfuckers like crazy? Okay. Well, we didn't get enough event tokens, but that's fine. I can also grab these scrolls. And I might as well grab these laurels. I'll hold off on getting the gold in case I get a quest to collect gold. But the laurels might end up leading directly to more event tokens, which I need them. Plus, you know, free skins are fun too. Of course, I very rarely use them because all of my skins are, you know, ones from my affiliate hood-ism status. There we go. And I think that's about everything we can do right now, right? I don't think I can think of a way to get more tokens. Now, what was that? What was that skin I got? Ah, an archer. Warbeast, healer. Nike Templar? Is Nike a Greek god? Weird that I've never heard of Nike the god. I'm only familiar with the company. That's weird. Bonky. Alright, there we go. A little house cleaning. Getting bored never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's
stranglehold
on this colony, and you saved my
Goddess
life.
of Victory, huh?
But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great, I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious
It's almost like muscle memory took over and had you type Victoria.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite
Goddess of Victoria is a
choice but to
secret.
make do on our own.
You mean
I have heard she does have a secret.
really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong.
One of those words where the brand has surpassed its inspiration in terms of common knowledge?
Know if Earth exists
Yeah, not even
anymore.
common knowledge though. Like, I don't know. I feel
no
like
connection back to Earth, and
I don't know a
return is
ton
likely
of
impossible.
Greek history necessarily,
We're completely alone out here.
but I feel like I know a lot of the Pantheon. It's just wild that I haven't heard of that one, and especially when everyone else seems to know it. You know, 3 people immediately like, yeah, dummy. That's just wild. But yeah, definitely the brand is certainly, you know, surpassed any kind of inspiration. You mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened
They
to
haven't
them.
heard from Earth in 3 years. And then 1 year after hearing nothing, they sent an army, and that also just disappeared. Wow. I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure.
I mean, granted, only a dozen. It only took them like a dozen to get to me. That's fucking insane. Like,
you are my
really well
first
done.
and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
I forgive you, Phineas. You fucking rock.
Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies.
Is this song from an anime, Mark?
I need to get a hold
Sounds
of
familiar now that I
myself.
hear it.
We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now.
What's the name of that one?
If you have
Oh.
any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
No, we got some work to do now.
Yes, we do.
You've
You've done a
doo.
marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me.
I'm pretty
Begin
amazing.
the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader.
Callista
And I
asks
can't
for this song
imagine a
all the
better
time, too.
person for the job
Like, Nipo Manju.
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Ah, it's so cute. I love her so much. Reminded me of one of the songs from Seven Deadly Sins. Rocks like Lady Baby. It's true. It's true. Rocks and pebbles alike. So, do I puppeteer the current chairman? Or do I just have him take my side and run it? Yeah, I think I'll step up. I've already convinced the chairman to take my side.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free.
Yeah.
Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
God damn. That was cool. What a line to end that on. Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. Lifetime employment program ruined.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history.
Fact.
The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair.
At least.
Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars.
Nice. I miss
The
that
Hope
trophy sound.
scientists
It is
and
pretty
engineers
satisfying.
Woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Yeah.
The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind.
Well, we've shown that like a
Survival.
greenhouse works on
Life was especially hard
on Terra
in the years
2.
to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause.
Nice.
MSI's workforce swelled, and the Iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks.
Awesome.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen turned Sublight South in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever.
That's kind of a shame.
Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
3 for 3 tonight.
Adelaide
Nice.
McDevitt
Fucking
replaced
sniper.
Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide
Nice.
transformed the old cannery into a new garden.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that
The
garden
nearby
survived on the
Edgewater
planet.
Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's tradition.
Oh, that's awesome.
The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
I'm loving this
The
epilogue so far.
rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about
Yeah, I
the
imagine
state of
Byzantium got the most
Halcyon.
fucked.
While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
A dark time indeed. Some
Her
had to get
influence
jobs.
shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other
Nice.
people.
Congrats, Sonnen, on winning the Battle Royale.
Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own.
Aw.
She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
That's awesome.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came.
Yeah, not
There was no great
jobs.
awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with
The work of a revolution is done with two hands.
He enjoyed
Damn.
his adventures aboard
It's a
the
fucking intense
Unreliable,
phrase.
The vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering
We
wherever
had to
he
get
could.
gerbs.
He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless.
Nice.
Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace.
I'm glad I
Once
did
the
his
matter
little
with
side
the
quest
Hope
before I
colonists
ended the
was
game.
Resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly,
Aw.
agreed.
Fucking cutest
The
relationship.
stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem.
That's awesome.
She and Junlei were never far apart.
That's so
Nyoka
fucking
returned to
cute.
Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation.
That's cool. She went back to Monarch.
The
cleared
sand
shit
unit
up.
that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales.
Amazing.
Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before
Awesome. I'm glad I kept him
It
alive.
was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony.
Interesting.
Various theories circulated as to her fate.
Maybe I
Some
shouldn't have
believed
left her
she
alive.
boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists.
A little sketchy.
There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret.
Interesting.
When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor.
Okay, well,
If Wells
that's
knew
good to
who
hear.
his supplier was,
She came around,
he never
helped everyone.
told a soul. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy
Just
to
waiting to
oblige.
be a puppet.
As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry.
Nice.
Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost. in
Okay,
acquiring
I'm happy
these
that getting additional chemicals helped
In
get
the end,
like
Dr. Wells was
additional
able to
people
save
out.
every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope.
Holy shit.
Over the next
Every
decade,
single one?
nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived.
Awesome.
Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure.
Good thing I
and
did that
character
dietary
of the
supplement
colony.
side quest.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. Dr.
Fuck,
Wells
what a good
laid the
epilogue. I'm really
groundwork for the
liking
project
seeing
to
like
save
each of
the
these things that
colony,
I did.
but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived
All
the
right, cool.
turbulent years that
I'm
would have
glad that
followed.
I decided to be a public
No one
figurehead,
knows
not
what's
just
happened to
puppeteer
Earth,
the other dude.
and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Nice. Little Ace of Base. Yeah, you guys totally have similar taste in music. Well, damn, it was indeed the finale. We should mark the calendar. I think that is the first time that I have called a stream a finale and gotten it right first try. similar music taste to Cal. In fact, the employees at TI and Raytheon, who work on the semiconductor manufacturing plants, all the dust protection suits they have to wear, zoot suits. Interesting. I like
Behind the Bastards. I like their sort of joke. They're in joke about being sponsored by Raytheon. As a kid, I thought in their song Jump, Jive, and Wail that they were singing Teach You How to Teach You How to Drive a Whale. I mean, you know, maybe they are. Maybe they are. Damn. Yeah, that was awesome. I really like how they like put together all the end stuff like that. And like, yeah, I think I like an epilogue that shows you every like major decision you made, what the results of that were. And I can't think of many games outside of Bethesda games that do that, really. So that was cool. Personally, I think you should start every new game with game name Finale 1. Oh man. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Just start with the finale and go from there. I'm into it. I like that idea. Pardon me. Oh, I'm taking a quick peek to see if anyone on my stream team is currently at it. Pardon me. Hey, cool. Flinchy Echo is playing some Witcher 3. Flinchy's a really nice guy. Yeah, he's super nice, in fact. He's someone I know who through Sky Was the Limit. And, yeah, he was one of my followers very, very early on. And I think one of the first people to subscribe on my channel, just in general. Yeah, he got super into Rocksmith a little while ago, which is, like, not, you know, super my game, you know? So it's cool to see him playing something that is a little bit more, you know, just an RPG. Something I'm super into. So why don't we go and throw a raid his way? Yeah, Flinchy's very good peeps. I guess that's all the time we have for tonight. I think so. Well, so I'll resume the song request queue on my next stream, which should be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Mass Effect, my one Mass Effect day. But now that I'm finished this game, it's gonna be like a week of Mass Effect. Jesus, knocking wires around. So yeah, I think, is there such a thing as resuming post-game? Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I'm just gonna load the game so that it stops playing music over the music. Yeah, if anybody wants to copy-paste a raid message, please do. I always appreciate it when lots of people come in, you know, throwing a raid message around, throwing some rocks in the stream. I have 2 messages. One is a, it has all my sub-emotes in it, or not all of them, but a bunch of my sub-emotes, and so it's only available to those who have a sub badge, and the other has global emotes in it, so anyone can use that. Yeah, and of course, obviously, you know, feel free to throw your own emotes in, or emotes of your favorite streams, you know, just whatever you like. And I'll see you over in Flinchy's stream. Yeah, and tomorrow we'll be playing some Mass Effect. I'm going to try and start at my normal time, which is about 8 p.m. Pacific. You can see my schedule there. And hopefully I'll see you then. Yeah, sleep well, stay hydrated, y'all. Thank you so much for that huge hype train earlier. I really appreciate that. And just the company. Thank you all. I will catch you next time.